Loaded up with food, clothing and basic medical supplies, this multi-faith outreach group are looking for homeless people who need help.
This is one of the main thoroughfares, basically, where we see quite a lot of the homeless. You'll see a normal night, so you get a lot of tears, you get people who are in desperation. You're going to see a whole plethora of what the inner city of Birmingham is like, so you'll get the warts and all, so you'll see a lot of things that you wouldn't normally see.
Pastor Colin Rankin has been operating this outreach programme for 4 years. They go out in Birmingham at least 3 nights a week, every night when temperatures dip below zero.
This'll sting a bit, okay? Yeah.
The first person who needs help is Martin. He's been on the streets for over a year. He says earlier tonight he was beaten up and robbed by people he thought were his friends.
Come on here. Come on. Come on. Come on, brother. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. I'm going to give you my jacket, okay? Because we run out of jackets, okay?
No, nothing to do that.
No, it's needed, yeah? You've got to understand that people love you, okay? Yeah? What clothes do you need? Need any socks or anything?
Clean trousers.
Clean trousers, okay. I've got some leggings in here for you, actually.
Everyone has different problems, but we all need support and we all need help. And we're not getting that support on the streets. And some of them are too weak to get to the appointments, to get the help that they need. I've been on road for a long time and it is very cold, painfully cold. Sometimes, you know, the hunger is painful as well. Christmas Day, I almost died Christmas Day from frostbite alone. I had nothing to eat Christmas Day. Sometimes you'd be lucky to get 2-3 meals a week. Christmas Day, I was sleeping in a soaking wet blanket, in soaking wet clothes, walking around the streets with no shoes on my feet.
Where did you sleep Christmas night?
Under the bridge, Chinatown.
Just life.
As the night goes on, we hear many different stories about how people ended up living on the streets. Losing benefits is a common theme. So too is addiction, although in many cases that seems to have come after the homelessness. What also keeps coming up is how hard it is to break the cycle.
But to be fair, the services are there, but it's just getting to the services.
Trying to access it can be quite difficult. So when you're homeless, you don't have an address.
That's it.
If you lost your documentation, because, as you know, some of the councils are throwing the sleeping bags away, throwing the tents away, that's got all your ID. You got no ID, you have no bank account.
Basically, bang on,
And you can't.
It's a big snowball.
It's a big snowball. So really, we need to make sure that you can access the services that are available.
With supplies almost out, we take a walk to Grand Central Station, where we meet Leon, who was a close friend of Cane Walker's. He's been living on the streets for over 4 years. He told me he used to be in the army, but became homeless after he left.
It's always here, or you sleep anywhere? Or?
Yeah, luxe. I sleep anywhere. We get moved on a lot, so I just sleep where I can, innit? It's a bit warm. I don't know, sleep anywhere.
And I guess, you know, when people give you something to eat, that's a...
Godsend. Yeah, godsend.
Without these kind of people, what happens?
We'd have nothing. We'd probably live and die. Not just from the weather, it's starvation, innit? So, reality check. I've got to fix up.
And how... I mean, we're trying to talk tonight a little bit about how you break that cycle. You know, what practical help do you need to stop
I've got no
this
idea
situation?
or nothing anymore, so for me to get I can't even get a bank account, you know what I mean, because I've got no ID, nothing. So I used to have a driver's licence, but I lost all that because I've got people, we all rob each other out here, don't they? Homeless robbing homeless, non-homeless robbing homeless, you know what I mean? And I've been kicked in my dust bag, having to jump out and fight my way out just because I'm homeless, you know what I mean?
And Colin was saying you knew Cane really well, yeah?
Yeah, very well. I've lost 2 brothers out on these streets now. Kane's one, and Gus, Tramp, that's another brother of mine, but he got murdered. It's hard out here, man. It's hard.
Sometimes in society we have people who are not as able. mentally, some are physical, and that's why we have a caring society where we help people to get along and we sort of show that love. We know governments and councils can't do everything, but we can really make a big difference in saving lives by just going out there and showing a little kindness and love and really not vilifying people for being poor.